Here's a healthy idea of something to do with tomatoes at the end of the growing season. A lot of times you're picking your garden before the last frost, and then you have all these tomatoes and they're ripening at different times. As you can see here and here, these are all picked at the same time. So you don't have enough to make a big recipe of salsa or sauce. So here's an idea for you. I'm Erin. I'm a certified holistic aromatherapist, herbalist, holistic lifestyle expert, and sound practitioner. I have a subscription, I do consultations and coaching. I like to dehydrate my tomatoes when I'm in this situation. And not only is it an easy and fast thing to do, it preserves a lot of the nutrition in the tomato and it makes for a nice addition to salads later on. And I swear to you, it tastes like cheese. I swear. I like to use Romas because they're not as watery and they dehydrate better. You could really use any tomato, but I would avoid something that's like this. This has a really high water content and it's like a weird shape, and it's just not going to work. And then you also need a dehydrator. Don't go buy a new one. You can find them very inexpensively at a lot of thrift stores, or you can just borrow from a friend. I really love to use a proper tomato knife so that you get nice, clean cuts. You don't want to cut them super thin because they will not come out of your dehydrator easily and there won't be much to them. Then you will spread them out on your dehydrator tray thusly. And these are some that I put in yesterday, and you can see that they are getting very close to being done. If not done, they're just a little bit leathery yet. They're very close. And I'm doing these at 145 simply because the tomatoes I have were really high water content and I wanted to get them dried quickly. So then in the winter, you can crumble those and put them over a salad. And this is really helpful for another reason. In the winter, because we have excess water element, when we eat too much food with high water content, we actually feel colder. Have you ever noticed that? So this is a way to get the nutrition of the tomato without the excess water element. You can also add these to soups, stews, chilies. I love to crumble them on top of chili instead of using chips. So good. And the dried tomatoes have this incredible umami that, like I said, really is reminiscent of a cheese flavor without the excess calories and fat of cheese if that's something that you're needing to avoid at that time. It takes 1 to 2 days for those to dry down. Then you store them and they will store forever. This is how we store ours in giant jars. I've had them for a few years without any problems or them going bad, and they still taste great. If you like this kind of holistic lifestyle stuff, I'm going to be doing a round of coaching coming soon. Make sure to add yourself to my mailing list and like and share if this is helpful.